This is the party. Come on.
Greetings, tribe, and welcome to Snackin with Ortega. I am your host of
Extraordinary Magnitude,
Ortega LaTrobe, and today going back to Blind Bob's for the dill pickle soup. I'm a pickle lover, but when I heard about this dill pickle soup from James Bunn, I was still a little skeptical because it just didn't seem right in my head. But hey man, I'm an adventurous person. Besides, I had to get that fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? So, I had the damn dill pickle soup and it blew my fucking mind, man. It was amazing. It's a creamy, zingy, zangy, oh, it's just a wonderful soup. Some crackers in it, maybe some crusty bread. You know how I like my crusty bread with my soup. It's just really, it's something different. It's a really tasty soup. It's got a Polish heritage to it, and I had to try and make it on my own. I've only made it a couple times, but I can tell you the first time I did it, I knew exactly what flavors I was looking for, and I don't think I could have came any closer. Oddly, I hardly ever write recipes down as I'm doing them. This time I did, so I'm gonna make that pickle soup for you again here today. Once again, it's not quite Blind Bob's, but it is a damn fine soup. So let's get started with our ingredients.
Butter, onion, garlic, carrot, potatoes, pickles, pickle juice,
Milk,
cornstarch,
some dill, 1 yolk,
ground white pepper,
and some more pickles. Getting some heat under our soup pan. Gonna take a 1/4 stick of butter, melt that down. To the melted butter, we're going to add our finely chopped onion. Minced, shredded, McDonaldized. Also going to go ahead and add our carrots in, get them started because they take a little longer to cook than the potatoes. Going to let the carrots and onions go about 3 to 5 minutes until the onions get translucent and the carrots start to soften a little. I'm a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. So our onions are cooked down a little bit. Now we're going to add our garlic. Remember, you don't want to add the garlic too early because it'll burn and get bitter and fuck up your shit. Gonna let that garlic go just for about 1 or 2 minutes till it starts to get fragrant. Then we're gonna add in our chicken stock. Now we're gonna add our potatoes and bring this to a boil. Once the potatoes get soft, we can move on to the next step. Potatoes are boiled. Now, we're gonna make a slurry. 1/2 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons cornstarch, put the lid on the jar, give that a shake. Make sure it's all incorporated. And this will help to thicken our soup. Slurry's made. Now we're going to add 1/2 cup of pickle juice, 2 teaspoons of ground white pepper. This will give it a nice kick. Got my 1 yolk. And I don't know that the yolk really does that much. But I like to add it, and I feel it gives it a nice little shine and a little smoothness to the whole thing. You can go without it if you want. It's your fucking food. It's your fucking mouth. Now we add our slurry. Stir that in. Let that slurry thicken up a little bit. While we're waiting on that, gotta add the star. Cup of shredded dill pickle. For the shredding, I used this small guy shredder for most of it, and then some of it I use this larger shredder just to give a little different consistency to the pickle for texture stuff inside the soup. So we got all that in there, and then I've got about another 3/4 cup different varying pickles. I got some sweets, I've got some spices, and some hamburger dill. Then we're gonna hit it with about 2 tablespoons of dill. Once you've got everything incorporated, you're gonna let it simmer over a medium heat for about another 10-15 minutes, let everything kind of come together. I'm gonna take my potato masher and just give a quick couple stomps through here, just to break down some of those potatoes to help them thicken up the sauce. Bring it back up to a boil, let everything tighten up, take it off the heat, let it sit and cool down, then I'm gonna serve myself up a nice big tasty bowl. We'll be back to finish off this pickle soup right after these messages. Are you coming to Dayton, Ohio? Do you want the best in bar food and live entertainment? Then get to the Oregon District and go to Blind Bob's. Tell them Ortega LaTrobe sent you. And now here's the good part. That looks fucking delicious. Now see, you can see how pretty it truly is. All right, folks, we are here. It's time for the tasting. Now I'm just eating this plain as is so I can get the, real flavor profile of it. A dollop of sour cream stirred in might be really tasty. And I haven't tried it, but I think, and it's just in my head, man, instead of regular crackers, maybe chicken and a biscuit, because they got that herbiness to it. I think that would play well. Anyway, let's get to tasting this soup. Get a little potato, a little carrot, pickle, onion, a little bit of everybody in this good bite. Pickle lovers will rejoice. A lot of doubters are going to be turned to this because it's not overly pickly. You get a little hint of the vinegar, a little hint of the dill, but it's not overpowering. Like when you're eating it, like I know sometimes you get a pickle, like you bite into one of the fuckers, it's like sour, make your eyes squint up like Popeye. You don't get any of that, but you know that it's pickle there. With having the pickle minced up and cut in some different sizes, you get some different texture stuff's going on, playing on your tongue. And of course you got your potatoes and your carrots in there. Just give it a nice, body, nice and filling. I highly suggest you make yourself some of this soup. Give it a try. It's inexpensive to make, it's easy to make, and you might just find something new to put in your repertoire, or at least in your belly. It's so good. So fucking good. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm Ortega LaTrobe. This has been Not Quite Blind Bob's Pickle Soup. Thanks for stopping by the Hacienda. Remember, give us a like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, help our channel grow, check out our Patreon, check out our merch on Teespring. We'll see you next time on Snackin' with Ortega.
Well, yeah, fuck you too. Bye-bye.
Eggs provided by the Sean Rock family.